Survivor.
We were gonna make it go to a tie between David, Will, and I knew Will definitely had my back until the end, so like decided against that and voted out David.
Surprise, there it is. Hidden up inside the box, you had to pull the thing open. But first floor is just gone. There's no way anyone found it. There's no way anyone will get to it, so I don't believe that one's in anymore.
The very first day, the other people in my room that were playing and we went to the den and looked for like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. We found it.
But I believe I have the only immunity idol in this game. So there's something to vote for me for in the end.
I did find an immunity idol under the arm of a broken chair.
And this is where the game's about to get juicy.
So you'll have a few minutes to count everything in Santa's mailroom, the Elves Workshop, and the Reindeer Stable. You have a few minutes to count, starting now.
As a super fan, I'm really stoked because I know this comp, there's smaller amounts of items next to larger amounts of items. It's the infamous counting confidence comp, which I feel like I'm gonna do really well in.
Each time you get one right, you get to make one chop on another tribe member's rope. When your rope has been chopped 3 times, you're out of the challenge. Last person left standing wins reward.
I don't think it's ever good to feel safe in this game. If you feel safe, that means something's happening behind your back. That's why every day when I come and I'm looking for things and I'm thinking about things, I'm never feeling comfortable. I'm always trying to make my position a little bit better. Gabe and Devin are very, very tight to each other. And I believe that farther along, they would come after me.
I think I would trust either Devin or Gabe about the same, which is a lot, but not as much as Ben. Being completely honest, I don't think I want to see either of them, or I don't think I want to see both of them go to the final round. I think they are very powerful as a duo, and I think I could win one.
I definitely trust Will in the game, but I don't know. I feel like I have to trust Giles. But other than that, I don't really trust anyone else. Just because I haven't played a game with anyone else.
Your swing is going towards me, and I don't like it.
Right now I would say Ben is, because I'm pretty sure he has the next immunity idol, and he sort of is the leader of the north side, and so whoever he tells them to vote for, they're going to vote for. That's 4 votes that they're carrying. It depends if I win the challenge or not. If I don't win the challenge, then probably not, because Northside is going to team up on everyone else.
Gabe, never steal my champagne again. Thank you.
I thought we had genuine human interaction earlier.
I don't know.
Right now, there's not a whole lot of people there's not a ton of people I can trust. Out of the people I can trust, probably Liam is the only one. I feel like there's a lot of talk going on, but absolutely none of it is, everything has a hidden motive. The only one I believe is Liam. Sorry. The biggest threat right now is TR. He is a natural leader, charismatic, so he'll get a bunch of votes, and he's very friendly, even if he's lying. Well, you know, I think I trust Ben the most in this game at this point. Although he has watched Survivor several times, so I don't know if he's gonna stab me in the back. I think he does genuinely want to take me to the end.
I don't think I'm hiding anything at all. Remarkably useless. If today went perfectly, I'd probably eliminate the 2 Kuvlays, and then TR and Gabe.
Michael, what is
Boy, I would love
if
it
someone gets
if
out before they do their
Will
class?
went home tonight. I think he's the biggest strategist on the south side and would easily be able to turn everyone against one north side person, potentially me. So I think Will needs to go home. Who else needs to go home? I think probably Ken. Honestly, he's a bit of a loose gun. He scares me a little bit. I think I'm safe for the first challenge.
That's not
I think.
true. Whoever
As
gets
long
first
as we
place in this
have
next one wins.
South agreeing to kind of get Kuvlays out of there, I think for the first challenge I'll at least be safe.
I got voted off. I got 4 votes. It makes sense. I mean, 4 votes, 4 Northsiders. In fact, I was really hoping to work with Giles and Liam to get to the final 3. Honestly, I don't want to see Giles win, but I know he has an idol. He has to have an idol. He and TR have to have idols, so. The second challenge, I'm not 100% sure. I don't think I'm going to be the primary target of Southside. I think they might try to turn on Ben a little bit, just because he's kind of flipping sides.
Winner's
Like, was on North,
circle!
was on South. I don't know. I don't really know.
Make it to the
but
final 7.
I think I'll be okay tonight.
Wow, look at that enthusiasm on Josh's face.
I think TR is a threat as well, but I believe that he is with me and not against me.
I think Giles is the biggest threat right now because he's like terrifyingly good at games.
I've given my word to TR that I will bring him with me if I've made it far enough to be able to get to tomorrow and then eventually the final 3, and he's the same to me. And I believe that doing that will help establish my credibility at the end. Okay, so right before the vote, I was friends with Josh for a little bit. He was on my team when we randomly switched on the second day of the competition. Or third, or whatever it was. So I was able to talk to him, and he told me that Southside was going to vote out Ben.
Oh, I look over and I see Josh and TR talking, and it looks shady. I kind of see Josh like glance up at me once, you know, like kind of like a little twitch of the eyes like that. When I went over there, I'm like, hey, what are you guys thinking for tonight? And Josh looks at me and goes, I don't know, thinking Devin or something like that. I'm like, oh, I got you. He's like, yeah, but I don't know. It was very floaty. It was too easy to cover up.
And I very, very quickly told Ben that. He got all worried and very, 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 very scared. He's like, yeah, you sure? You're gonna vote me out? You're gonna vote? Yeah, okay.
So all of a sudden I go to TR as soon as Josh walks away. I'm like, what are they doing? And TR goes, they're going for you. I'm like, they're going for me? He's like, yeah. And I go, you're sure? And he says yes. So I cast my vote like normal. I sit on the couch and I'm thinking in my head, like, do I play it? Do I play it? Do I play it? And all of a sudden, like, right as you're asking the question, right as Brandon's asking the question, you know, anyone has it, play it now. I look over to TR, I go, are they voting for me? And he goes, yes. And I played it.
What are you using it on?
Myself.
Okay, all votes cast against Ben don't count. Okay, read off.
Gabe with 0. Devin with 0. TR with 0. Liam with 0, Ken with 5. 4-way tie, revote.
Ben had 4 votes.
Ooh.
Who do you think is the biggest threat in this game?
Well, clarification before I answer. That does not include myself.
TR was the one that formed it, and so it was me, TR, and then Devin and Gabe. Literally just as TR left, they just turned around, they're like, yeah, we're voting for TR, not Liam.
Well, today I voted for TR instead of Liam. Well, because TR was like scaring me a little bit today too. And Giles had already played the immunity item, and I feel like even though I could beat up TR, it would be nice to have him gone.
And then when it was my time to vote, TR was looking at me, he's like, do the right thing. I voted for Liam, because I was scared.
Gabe, you had 0 votes. TR, you had 3 votes. Devin, you had 1 vote. Liam, you had 4 votes.
Good game.
He used his idol without telling me about it. I don't know anymore. He could be planning a really quick backstab move. Plus, I'm already on pretty decent terms with him. So, I'm thinking that if I play it on, say, Devin or Gabe, I can make a quick friend and ride with them till the final 3. So we were able to eliminate, who all was it? It was Ken, Liam, and Will for Southside, which I was shocked at, honestly. Southside did not unify their efforts to eliminate people like I thought they would. I thought at least one person from Northside or Kublace was going to be eliminated. Lauren was eliminated the first round. That was the most they could do, which surprised me.
I was right, I guess. I assumed I was gonna go out, but I was hoping that, I wouldn't, obviously. But the moment Will got out, I knew that I put my, I don't want to say trust, I didn't trust anyone, but I put my faith in the wrong people, and that's perfectly fine. I wouldn't have done anything differently. It's just a good time, so why bank on that? I think the final 3 is going to be Ben, Ryan, and Josh. I definitely want Ryan to win, because I think if he makes it to the end, he will have beaten Ben, and my compliments to him, because he's probably the best player of this game. Because he would have very well outwitted, outplayed, and outlasted Ben, Giles. I don't know how those work. Basically, I think that since Giles is probably the best at playing both sides and the best at playing the game in general, to make it to the final 3 with him, you have my vote.
Well, I knew that I was going to be the top pick for the last voting round, but I knew the whole time that Ben had the immunity item. Every time I would ask to team up with him, he acted like he hadn't found it yet, but I know how to tell a liar from a truther. So I'm just saying that, Ben, I'm on the voting council, so good luck. I would like Josh, my buddy, to win, not Ben or Gabe. I think the final 3 will probably be Ben, Josh, and this is a hard one. Maybe TR, I guess. My strategy was just to lay low and just to lay low and not really make myself a big presence. But I guess towards the end I was making myself a big presence because I started to bend against other people.
So as far as I know, the plan is for me, TR, and Taylor to go together. We're going to
Originally our plan was to go and work to get Ryan, but the issue is that Devin and Gabe swapped between me and TR over the course of the time for the first vote. So me, Taylor, and TR are all voting for Gabe, while Southside has actually agreed to work with us and vote for Devin. Those two will vote for Ryan.
Once again, immunity is back up for grabs. For today's challenge, you will be standing barefoot on a small wooden perch with your arm raised above your head. Your hand will be tethered to a bucket. When your hand drops, the bucket tips, you're out of the challenge. Last person left standing wins immunity.
The biggest issue we have now is that Southside's idol's been found. We found the spot where it had to have been.
Tonight, there's going to be a lot of really, really big things going on. So I've been working with Ben this whole time, and then just recently we added Taylor to our side. Because we're thinking with us three together, we could probably eliminate Ryan and either Devin or Gabe, just split out some of the duos that we're fighting against, and then take me, Ben, and Taylor to the final three. That was the plan as of last night.
Who do I trust? I trust Ryan, Southside, right there, but I also trust TR. I feel like those two I can count on.
If I take Ben and Taylor with me, I don't know if I have a very good shot of winning. Because Taylor would make a fantastic underdog story. You know, first person eliminated, and she made it to the top and won. I can't let that happen. And Ben is a huge strategist. I don't know how many people would vote for him. I think I would probably beat him in a vote, but I can't take Taylor.
Well, to be honest, I do not think I'm safe. I'm a little nervous. Having won both the challenges today, I feel like there's a price on my head.
I will say, the way that Ryan performed today in competitions is scary.
Going towards the end, Giles kind of scares me.
Right now the strategy is to bring Devin and TR with me to the final three. We're going to try to get Ben and Ryan out first. After that, whatever happens, happens.
I don't think I can win with him and Taylor, and I'm not sure if he's going to stab me in the back.
My strategy right now is Josh and I need to convince Taylor to be on our side, and then we need to get rid of Gabe or Devin, and then because they're always together, and then once you break that bond, then we can bring them over and then get rid of Ben and TR.
Liam and Ryan, they say that they saw him with something. There's been rumors that TR has an idol. I don't think I believe that, but if anybody has it, I do think he's going to be the one to have it.
Ben has another immunity idol, and there's rumors going around that TR has seen it as well, so we'll see.
Also, Taylor has a immunity idol, and she has shared the word with both me and Ben. And because I already have Southside, this gives me access to 2 immunity idols, and this is the last challenge I can play.
Right now I would say Ben is, because I'm pretty sure he has the next immunity idol, and he sort of is the leader of the north side, and so whoever he tells them to vote for, they're going to vote for, and that's 4 votes that they're carrying.
Right now I'm sticking with some north side people. We'll see how long that lasts though, because I'm going to probably break off from them pretty soon here.
Welcome to the Hide and Go Veto Pool Party. Each of you will be separated into private poolside cabanas and may not communicate with one another. One at a time, you'll enter the house and have 3 minutes to hide your veto card. Once all the veto cards have been hidden, you'll take turns searching through the house to find your opponent's veto cards. But keep in mind that all veto cards look exactly the same, so you won't know which house guest's veto card you are bringing back. Once a veto card is found, it will be placed on the results board. After the 5th veto card has been found, we'll unlock them to see who has been eliminated from the game. The house guest who hides their veto card the best will win the Golden Power of Veto. So who's ready to play Hide and Go Veto?
Yeah! I want to take Devin and Gabe with me to the final 3. That's gonna be my plan. Because if I can take all of them, that means there's no people on the south side for the south side jury to vote on. And North would decide between me, Devin, and Gabe. And I think between us, I think I've played the best game.
I trust Devin since he's gonna be my roommate next year. And I know that TR has to live with me for another semester, so I hope I can trust him.
In the final 3, I would probably want... I feel like I could beat out TR, and I feel like I could outvote Taylor.
I want Ben, because he hates me. He's not gonna vote for me. I want Gabe, because I feel like he's beatable, and again, he wouldn't vote for me. And Devin.
I don't know, I think people think I'm stupid. I'm like, I don't think people really think I'm hard, like, a challenge. I just keep playing that little girly girl that doesn't know nothing, then I think I'll be good.
How did you prepare for this Survivor game?
Well, just sparkling my pictures.
Yep. Honestly, I wasn't even part of the game. I was subbing in for Joel, and then he just didn't want to play.
Honestly, I didn't realize how big of a deal this was gonna be.
I came
in, and everyone just attacked me like, Devin, join our alliance, And I was like, okay, sure. I feel like I was tagging along for a long time at the beginning because I just didn't anticipate how big of a thing it was gonna be.
I wanted to team up. So for the first couple of days, I wanted to team up with 1 or 2 people pretty solidly, and just kind of see where that would go. And I think from there, the rest of my strategy was about just seeing who can we add, who can we not add. There was one time in English where I was super bored because we were talking about economics in an English class. I'm not sure why we were doing that even, but I started just writing out on a piece of paper like, this is who all's left, this is who I can trust, this is who I can't trust, this is what we need to do next. So that's kind of how I prepare myself for not each challenge, most of them.
Interesting. TR, you said you broke a lot of alliances. Do you think that's going to hinder you in this vote?
You know, it very well could. I think that's what enabled me to play one of the better games here. But I don't know if people are going to still feel some animosity. I really have no clue.
TR, you state that because you went around and backstabbed and broke trust and broke alliances, that makes your game better. That is a false statement. And let me explain. The game is Survivor on the TV show. There are many people who play this game in a ton of different ways. Some choose to play very nice guy games, some choose to play very harsh games, and both styles have won in the end. The difference is there's a point in a game when you switch from playing game moves to personal moves. And to me, I think you stepped over that line a few times. Not just with me, a few different times with you.
Could you give examples?
Is there a question?
Yeah. Do I need to?
It was supposed to be. I mean, I can't think of that many people. I made no personal moves in this competition. I can say that completely honestly.
Then who are all the groups that you were saying? You're saying I had to make ties and then break ties multiple times. Tell me every instance you did that. And why you chose Jesus Christ. Tell me the big ones. Tell me the big ones. Just a slight tell me the big ones.
Honestly,
You weren't taking notes the whole time.
I know. The only alliance.
I remember what I said.
The only alliance that I truly, completely broke was with Taylor and Ben. I think that was the only one I completely broke. There were other people that I've tried to play a little bit, kind of pretend we were friends, but none of them I was seriously involved with.
Do you feel you crossed the line?
No. I think if it was in if it was in my best interest, if it was the only way that I could both get to the final 3 and have a shot at being voted on, then it's the logical course to take. It's not a personal move or anything. It's just the most logical way to proceed.
The other key is I want you all to comment on each other's games. And I want you to tell me why you think each player on either side of you played well in ways they played better than you, and also ways that they played worse than you, and why in the end your strategy over the other two was the best.
Devin?
I'm going first.
And I want to start with Gabe.
Which one?
You asked me to say questions,
You want me to sort of say
No, actually, just to write a 5-paragraph essay. At least 5
TR, I think you spent way more time than I did. First of all, looking for idols, figuring out clues, strategizing, figuring out who's doing what, that sort of stuff. And I feel like you had a better grasp of the game because of that. I feel like your biggest drawback was definitely not being able to win more competitions. Gabe, I think your biggest, the best thing you did this game was talking to people and being likable, because I feel like you're gonna get a lot of votes because of that. You won a lot of challenges. I don't know if I have anything bad to say about your game.
Can I go next?
Go for it.
Okay, Devin, I think you did a much better job of just flying under the radar, so to speak. You didn't really make any enemies, whereas I think a few people might hold some grudges against me. TR, you were more committed to the game. You schemed hard, and you searched for those idols hard. I just kind of went with the flow. So, good job.
Yeah. Well, thanks. Yeah, I think those are pretty fair, honestly. I think Devin was very much laid back. Like, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. And yeah, he did very much play the nice guy game, which is a different strategy.
It kept him from being a target.
It did. It honestly did, and that was a good way for you to play it. I think because I think Northside was most of your connections too, so you kind of needed.
Yeah,
it was good.
I feel like I mostly did that because you guys were the ones that approached me first, and I didn't really know that many people in Coolblades or on Southside.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. No, I think it was smart of you to play that way. I think, and then Gabe. I mean, I can't think of anything bad at you. I think you just kind of floated through it, and you were very methodical. Maybe not like pre-game as much as I did, but definitely you understood what your best interests are, and you acted on them for sure. Which I think was a way you played well. Thank you.
What did you eat for breakfast?
I didn't have breakfast.
I skipped breakfast.
A couple buttermilk pancakes.
Oh wait, no, I had pancakes.
Blueberries, and a cup of coffee and a glass of milk.
Does that change your
I did eat breakfast. I did.
It does. I'm very passionate about people eating breakfast.
I ate pancakes.
I'm sorry.
Potatoes, milk. That was it.
Okay. I skipped my 8 a.m. and slept until like 10:30, so I didn't have breakfast.
So that worked.
It was lunch.
Do you recycle?
Of course. Every day.
So, in my hometown, sorry.
I mean, maybe
in my hometown, I know. In my hometown, the recycling program sucked. So what you had to do is you had to collect all of your recycling, and then you had to like drive it into town and dump it off. They didn't have people pick it up. So we did do that, but we would only drop it off every like 3 or 4 weeks or something. So I was never in the habit.
I recycle.
Got me there.
I drink way too much pop, so I recycle a lot.
There you go. You know, pros cons. Pros cons.
gosh, I'm not bad against him, dude.
Okay, well, first of all, you're like.
Okay.
What? It's the amount of walking.
12 angry men.
Yeah,
It's the amount of walking. You don't want to walk.
Just because someone played a game differently around doesn't mean it was a bad game. It goes for all three of them. Just because the way they played may be different from the way you did, doesn't mean their game was bad. It just means it was probably done.
Yeah. No more questions.
Yeah, who else is here that's not on the jury?
I'm not on the jury.
But you didn't play the game at all, right?
I didn't play the game at all.
You get a vote for
You're
Ben
okay, or
no one else showed up, so I guess.
Are you gonna send
What? Should I email the thing? Okay, we can email the thing. But I don't know, like, a lot of people didn't even like show up to events or like here. I don't know. Okay, who are you voting for and why?
Alright, I ended up voting for Devin. I think he was a good all-around player. Gabe kind of blended into the background the whole time. I didn't see him really winning anything except for that last challenge. And TR played it smart with the way he finagled people and their votes, but in the end he didn't win enough challenges to win Survivor.
Well, I voted for TR because I believe that he played an overall better game. He put more thought into it. When Gabe and Devin were answering questions, I didn't follow their game very much. I don't know a lot what they did, but the way they answered the questions, it felt like Devin, he didn't think a whole lot in the beginning and he was just going along, and towards the end he happened to win challenges and he started putting together his game at the very end. And Gabe, I don't think, he was more on the relationships, but he just didn't want to make anyone mad. He didn't do any big moves or anything, and it just happened to work out for him. TR, he talked a lot, he strategized, he made different alliances, and he played the Survivor game. So I think he's the overall Survivor.
I voted for Devin because he's the only one who said he had breakfast in the morning. It was 100% just based on that. I didn't know who I was gonna vote for. And then Taylor, because she said she would share her sparkling juice.
I voted for Devin because it's my own personal opinion that anyone that can outsmart the most strategic player and make it to the end deserves my vote. So yeah, it's just a toss-up then. I think Devin played the nicest game.
Voted for Devin because I think he played the stronger game. TR says he does, but scheming doesn't mean jack if you can't win any challenges. Plus, I'm a little salty.
I voted for Gabe because he's the only one that did backstab me.
Gabe, if you'd done one move that would have been purely your own, you would have had my vote because you did play the nice guy game and I thought it was way different and it was really good. I think you did a lot of undercover stuff, but I couldn't vote for you with nothing there. TR, I think you pushed everything a little bit too hard. You pushed the boundary just a little bit too much, and I think that that's going to cost you in the end. Devin, you played a fantastic game. You used everyone you had. You had TR and Gabe under your wing, and you knew it, and you were able to do everything while keeping your friendships and loyalties intact. And I applaud you for playing the best game, and you get my vote.
The second vote, Gabe.
Oh.
Third vote, Devin.
Oh.
Fourth vote, Devin.
Oh.
Fifth vote, Gabe.
Oh.
Sixth vote, Devin.
Oh.
Seventh vote, TR. Eighth vote, Devin.
Oh.
Devin won.
Devin is the winner.
And the fan favorite was Taylor.
Thank you guys! Oh my god!
There were two other contenders. One was Brett and one was Ben.
Oh my god. I just want to thank you all.
No.
I won't share my sparkling grape juice.
What? That's the reason I voted for you. It's really good.
Devin won $75.
I don't know.
Your mother was a hamster.
Your father smelled of elderberries.